Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code P05A0 refers to a malfunction in the shutter grille assembly. The shutter grille plays a crucial role in managing airflow to the engine and optimizing fuel efficiency. Located at the front of the vehicle, this assembly opens and closes based on various driving conditions, contributing to vehicle aerodynamics. When this assembly fails, it can result in various engine performance issues. The error code serves to alert the driver and technician about the failure in the grille's functioning. Understanding this code and its implications is vital for proper vehicle maintenance and performance. The DTC P05A0 indicates a malfunction in the shutter grille assembly, which is pivotal for controlling airflow into the engine. This assembly is situated at the front of the vehicle, functioning to enhance aerodynamics and fuel efficiency. When operational, the grille optimally opens and closes according to driving conditions, but a malfunction can disrupt this process. The P05A0 code suggests that the onboard diagnostic system has detected a failure within this assembly. It is essential to address this issue, as an inefficient airflow regulation can lead to poor engine performance and increased fuel consumption. Regularly monitoring this component can prevent larger issues down the line. Multiple factors could lead to a P05A0 code being triggered. First, poor connections or loose terminals at the shutter grille or under the powertrain control module, PCM, could interrupt functionality. Second, physical damage to the shutter grille itself can prevent it from operating correctly. Third, there might be shorted wire connections in the +B shutter grille upper line, potentially causing electrical failure. Additionally, open wires can also contribute to this issue, particularly affecting the GND line. Assessing these areas helps pinpoint the exact cause of the dashboard warning, leading to timely repairs. When the DTC P05A0 is triggered, drivers may observe several symptoms that suggest a malfunction. The most immediate sign is the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard, indicating an underlying issue. As the shutter grille assembly is crucial for airflow regulation, its malfunction could lead to reduced engine performance, making acceleration feel sluggish. Additionally, drivers might notice increased fuel consumption, as inefficient airflow affects the combustion process. Unresponsive grille operation is another symptom, where the grille either remains open or closed despite changing conditions. Addressing these symptoms promptly is vital for maintaining vehicle performance. The first step in troubleshooting the P05A0 code is to turn the vehicle to the on mode. This action activates the vehicle's electrical systems without starting the engine. Following this, clear the Diagnostic Trouble Code using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, which helps reset the onboard diagnostics. Once cleared, start the engine and allow it to idle. This allows the vehicle to reassess its systems and check for any irregularities. At this stage, monitoring parameters related to the upper shutter grille with the HDS is crucial. Confirming whether the current conditions match the predefined thresholds will guide whether further inspection is needed or if intermittent issues are present. Next, turn the vehicle to the off lock mode. This step ensures safety while physically inspecting the vehicle's components. Examine the shutter grille for any signs of damage, improper fixation, or foreign materials obstructing its operation. If the grille appears damaged, it may not function as intended, leading to the P05A0 code. Evaluate whether the grille is securely in place, as an unstable position can affect its performance. If everything looks fine, you can proceed to the next troubleshooting step. However, if damage is found, repair or reassemble the shutter grille to its proper condition before continuing. In this step, check fuse number A30, which is integral to the +B shutter grille upper line. This fuse serves as a protective device that prevents excessive current flow to the shutter grille assembly. If the fuse is intact and functioning, you can move on to the next step. However, if it is blown, this indicates a short circuit in the wiring, and immediate repairs are needed. A short in the +B wire can cause electrical failure, leading to the P05A0 code. Thus, it's vital to repair the short and replace the A30 fuse before proceeding with further checks. Remember, ensuring circuit integrity is critical for proper vehicle functions. In this troubleshooting step, disconnect the 4P connector for the shutter grille. This ensures a safe environment to measure the electrical voltage at specified test points. With the vehicle in the off lock mode, measure the voltage between test points 1 and 2. Test point 1 corresponds to female terminal number 2 of the shutter grille connector, while test point 2 is body ground. A proper reading should display battery voltage. If there is no battery voltage detected, it indicates an open circuit in the +B shutter grille wire, which may need to be repaired before moving forward. This step is crucial, as it checks the power supply to the grille assembly. To conclude the troubleshooting process, check for continuity between designated test points with the shutter grille 4P connector still disconnected. Test point 1 relates to female terminal number 4 of the connector, while test point 2 connects to body ground. Testing continuity here confirms whether the GND line is intact. If continuity is present, it suggests the GND line is functioning correctly, and you may need to replace the shutter grille itself due to any inherent faults. However, if continuity is absent, this may suggest an open circuit in the GND wire between the shutter grille and a grounding point such as G301. Resolving this is essential for restoring proper electrical function. After completing all troubleshooting steps and repairs, final verification is crucial. Use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to confirm that the repairs have resolved the issues associated with the P05A0 code. Ensure that no error codes have returned while performing a system scan. It's also important to conduct a test drive to observe how the vehicle performs under various driving conditions. This allows you to assess if the shutter grille assembly operates correctly and if airflow management is functioning as intended. Document any findings during this phase for future reference and to ensure the vehicle runs smoothly and efficiently. Preventive maintenance is essential for avoiding future issues related to the shutter grille assembly. Regular inspections should be conducted to check for physical damage, foreign materials, or fixation issues. Checking electrical connections periodically can mitigate risks of poor connectivity that lead to DTCs. Ensure that the shutter grille operates smoothly by monitoring how well it adjusts to various conditions. Consider scheduling routine maintenance checks that specifically focus on the grille's functionality, ensuring it remains part of the overall vehicle efficiency efforts. Preventive actions save costs and help maintain vehicle performance in the long run. In conclusion, the P05A0 code highlights the importance of the shutter grille assembly in managing airflow to the engine and overall vehicle efficiency. Identifying and troubleshooting issues promptly can prevent more serious problems and keep the vehicle performing optimally. Regular inspections, maintenance, and swift repairs are vital in ensuring this component functions correctly. Following each troubleshooting step carefully will guide technicians to the correct diagnosis and repair, restoring functionality and reliability. Keeping documentation of the repairs made also helps maintain a vehicle's service history, proving beneficial for future reference and accountability. please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.